Hey guys, Mark here with another edition of Weaponized Truth, and we got to talk about Mike Cernovich for a minute. He's gotten quite popular on YouTube and Twitter. He's written a few books, and you may have seen him on 60 Minutes recently, where they labeled him fake news. And of course, he did this long interview, and they only aired, a couple of seconds of it. And he's even offered them $100,000 to release the whole thing, and has yet to hear anything. Well, what's happened since then, and this has only been like a week or two since this happened, is it turns out that he broke a pretty incredible story that Susan Rice was basically was the person uh, who was found to have originally started the spying on the Trump administration. And apparently, the I guess it was the New York Times and Bloomberg and possibly a couple of other publications who are anti-Trumpers have been sitting on the story for quite some time, and they knew the story was true, but they refused to publish it because it was something that proved what Donald Trump was saying was true. And apparently, people that work inside these publications reached out to Mike Cernovich and saying that they aren't going to publish these stories, and they were just completely just flabbergasted by the whole thing. And so Mike Cernovich broke the story, in which you've seen everybody in America has all been talking about ever since then. So this is pretty incredible because not only a week or two ago was 60 Minutes calling Mike Cernovich fake news, but then he turns around and breaks one of the hugest stories we've ever seen, completely vindicating Trump 100% that he was getting spied on. It even implicates the person who actually started the process to get him spied on, and it also covered the fact that our major news agencies out there are actually sitting on stories that are important to the American people, that could change the course of American history, and that they refuse to publish them because they don't like Donald Trump. And that's what our media's come to. So not only did he follow that up by breaking the biggest story we've seen in forever, but he also proved that the fake mainstream media will actually hide some of the biggest stories you could ever imagine. They will hide them from the American public just because they disagree with the policies of the person the story is about. So this is pretty incredible on some multiple levels. And if you want to hear more about how this whole thing um, came about, here's a pretty excellent article over here on Zero Hedge that I will leave a link to. But yeah, this is just something else. You can't make this stuff up. It's just more craziness going on in the world. So I'll leave a link, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.